Good morning, everyone. Ready to get into this market today. We're here with these NQ micro mini futures. I'm up 4:45 this morning. I hopped on about a half hour ago. Looking to run up another 800 for today. Right now, I hopped on last night. Got my head scalped just a little bit. But last night when I hopped on, we were positive 50 some dollars. It went up $120 overnight. Since I've been watching it, I caught this play right here. You can see I did 450 on this one. I hopped in right here. This candle, she had some pullback on me and then took off. I had my stop initially set right about here. You can see my arrow, but I pulled it up a little bit as I seen this kick in. I didn't want to get stopped out and let the trade breathe enough to develop. I ended up taking profit here, which was really close to the end. I mean, there was a point or two away. How many points is that? Let me see for sure, so I can tell you guys. Yes, no, we'll call it 2 points. And you can see the very next candle pulled back. It ran out of steam, so that was a great exit. Decent entry. Obviously, here would have been the best entry on this pullback, but you don't know if that's going to happen or not. Sometimes she continues, sometimes she kicks back. So like I said this morning, I'm going to shoot for another 800. I got the brackets set up. You come in your brackets right here. You can see I got a 10-point stop. I got a 30-point take profit on my stop loss minus step set in ticks. So it's 4 ticks per point. So that's why it's 40. That would be 10 points. 120 would be 30 points. Those are my profit targets. From my lessons from not having the brackets, I'm using the brackets. And I will continue to use the brackets until I get into the fully funded account. Once I'm in the fully funded account, I will use stop loss more than I use to take profit brackets. Just kind of depends on the setup and if it's running. Because once I don't have a profit max limit for the day, obviously I'm going to run the damn thing up as much as I can run the damn thing up, because I'm trying to make as much motherfucking money as I can. Ain't we all? Right? But see profit, take profit is still the way to go. All right, so we'll see if we can't catch a play this morning. It's not quite 9 o'clock yet, almost 9 o'clock. No big movement yet. This was good movement. Overall, over the last couple hours, the stock has been, you can see, pretty flat. Well, this future has been pretty flat. Right now, we're getting another nice move to the downside. You see we had, a lot of indecision right here in this area. This might be a good move to retest this 21,757. Strong rejection at the moment. I'm not going to go in this trade. If I miss it, I miss it. I'm just not feeling this one quite yet. Although a good entry would be somewhere up in this area, but we could get a flip. 10 points on my stop, if it came up, would be about right here, which I would like to be about right here at this high of this blue. Then we have a high up here. It's a hell of a reversal and a big loss from here. That's 2-4. It's almost $600 to run all the way back up here. See, we're going to explode a little bit right through here. I might hop in this trade. Let's see. Yeah. Got some strong pullback. This kind of reminds me of this pattern right here to the left. This trade that I was in, where we had this strong push down. Then we hit this candle. I'm going to wait for this third candle and see what we do. See what kind of candle we get right here. Now, before I make any kind of decision hopping in this trade, we are in an uptrend. You can see we could take this line right here, come from this low point right here, run through here. Just pretty flat, but uptrend. We're creating higher highs, higher lows. I've been just looking at this 1 hour, updated a little bit. You can see I drew this zone in. Okay, this is the zone we've been looking at all week. Let me zoom out. So this is the zone we've been looking at most of the week. This one right here, this third one from the bottom, this is that zone we've bounced into, came out of, bounced into. So I've noticed there's another zone, and it's this zone that we ran up into and bounced in. You see we hit that zone here, came out of it, ran through it up to this high. But if I pull this over, you know, you can see all kinds of where price has bounced in through the zone. Okay, so we're going to set this up as a zone. I'm going to see if we're going to bounce through here, pull back down to this trend line. You can see our trend line on the 1 hour from this low to here, touch up into this area. See if we're going to pull back to this trend line, or if we're just going to get a little bit of kickback, because on the 1 hour we had some kickback. On our 7 o'clock, let me get that out of there before I accidentally order something. So we had some indecision, small kickback. Okay, so I'm going to be looking to see what we're going to do here. We're going to cut back, or are we going to shoot up for this zone right here? All right, boom, we hit our trend line. Let's see if we break through our trend and get a little boogie down. So there was that candle I was waiting for. Indecision. Boom, boom. Still not enough to go in. Oops, gotta be careful clicking those buttons. I'm telling you, you can live to really regret clicking those buttons. Oh, look, 777. You know, my gaming mouse is touchy. You barely have to. I see why gamers use these things. I mean, they're fast, and the buttons you barely have to touch and they go. I have, like I said, exiting at marketing call, I've been canceled. I've been using that. And it's actually working. I haven't accidentally hopped in any other orders. And I've been getting out right where my price is. So that's working out. We've made that adjustment. Bouncing off this trend. If we keep going, I'm looking for a retest down here at this previous low. 21,737.13. That would have been so I would have been in this trade if we had entered right here. That's 10. Right now, it'd been 20 points. That was a little $400 winner if I would have got in that trade. But there was a lot of uncertainty right here around this candle. Could have went either way. I wasn't going to chance it. We dropped below the VWAP, testing our previous low. See if we're going to blow through it. We might start cooking down. It is 9:05. A lot of times I've noticed, I've been watching the same stock, which I watched a lot, QQQ for 6 months. QQQ and NQ basically moves the same. I haven't noticed much difference in the way the two stocks move. And a lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of mornings, right before market open, you get a push either down or you get a run up for the morning before, you know, the actual exchange opens at 9:30. Right here, what concerns me about this is false breakouts. Okay, you came down, we tested that previous low. That candle's real nice and attractive. You know, this is, and I've just been caught in false breakouts. It's made me very cautious, and I don't necessarily like getting in trades after they've ran this long. You know, occasionally you get a cooker that just continue to cook, but usually there's some pullback or some reversal in another direction before we continue either down or float up. So I generally don't like getting in a trade late. Today's P&L is 445. How long is this video? I don't want to have a stupid long video. I might just post this one on YouTube if it gets too long. We might get another nice push. What's our 1 hour look like? What's our next hour? Boom, right here, we're hitting this moving average. So we came above it, below it, above it. We might move below it down here. Let's see if we get a little cooker down today. There's a beautiful position over here. 10, 20, 30, 40 points down right now. I like this. I think I might go. Maybe. Oh, it's making me indecisive. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? The life of a day trader. I love this shit. Absolutely love it. Lie awake and watch her sleeping. I like all different kinds of music. I like country, R&B, rap, all of it. There's songs I like from every genre. So not knowing what we're gonna do here. A lot of indecision right here, right now. We're really slowing down. 9:09 a.m. Not making any kind of rash decisions yet. I can only make 8 more. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 40 points. If I got for a 40-point run up to right here, that's where that is right there. That would do us for the day. We might go with a buy here and see if we can't retest this high right here. Somewhat a little risky. It could flip on me, but this could get us where we want. Hold on, we got. Let's see how we play out here in the next 15 seconds. See if we can keep momentum pushing back to the upside. Yeah. This is a good enter. If we do run back up, we're retesting this 21,758. I'm not sold on it blowing through there yet and pushing it down. One of the things I notice, and get you fucked up is trying to predict what the market's going to do. You really want to play what the market's doing and not necessarily guessing what it might do, or trying to play off of what you think it's going to do, and instead seeing the market, doing your analysis, and playing the move as it is, and do not play against the trend unless you're making money off the kickbacks, pullbacks, which you can. I make money off pullbacks. They turn blue and I know it's going into a pullback. You can get 10, 20, 30 points on a pullback sometimes. You get in it right at the beginning at the right time. I want to say I like a market right here. I do. I absolutely like this move right here.
Order filled.
I'm going to pull up, though, to not too high. Now, another false breakout, a bounce off of that line. So if we can regain our momentum to the downside, looks like she might flip on me. We might take a small loss here. That's that false breakout I was just talking about, too. If it flips on me, how, it showed like she's going to start scooting down, and then, whoops, gotcha. I have my stop set at this high right here. I might go ahead and hop out of here and just kind of save my equity on that I made so far instead of it stopping me out and pulling it all out. Let's see what we do right here. I want to get smoked out, but I also want it to develop. Yeah, I'm going to get out of there.
Order filled.
That was delayed. That exit. Do you hear me click? And by the time it went in, P&L's down to 155. And you'll have those delays. That really sucks when you get those too. And now look, she's gonna push back. And that happens a lot when you're running a tight stop because you don't want to take a big loss. But if you don't give the trade enough room to breathe, sometimes you have that loss, you know. And then boom, and then you get the pressure cooker. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna try it again. We sure are. Let's do it.
Order
again.
filled.
Let's see if we get room to run. I'm gonna pull this down another 10 points. I can go a max. I think that's about my max I can push. Let me make sure. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, that's really inching my max. All right. It's almost 9:30. Maybe get a nice rundown. Come on, baby. Let's go. It's that moment where you love being in the right side of the trade and then you get that explosive candle in the direction that you're playing and it goes well. Love those moments. I want to catch one for you guys on video. Excuse me. Come on, show these people a rundown. Nice explosive candle. We're close to the open. It's 9:15. Really dancing all over that red line. That point where you see the price just bouncing there, trying to break through, popping through a little bit. It would be nice to get a candle to close below there. That might be a nice indicator that we're going to go. There we go. If we can get an explosion here, we might be all right. Let's get a nice one right here. Good push. Let's go. There it is. There it is. That's a push we're looking for. Let's see if we can maintain that momentum to the downside. And not be a false breakout on us. What's going to happen, I move down enough, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull my stop to even. If I can get a nice break. If it doesn't look like it's going to keep going for me here, I'm going to go ahead and take the profit out of it. Just kind of depends on how we set up right here. We're going to continue to get this push. Nice. 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 She's gonna teach me a lesson. Now you should took your profit, maybe. We're at those highs. I'm gonna let her breathe. She's really getting close to the stop. Looking at the down, we have more volume down here at lower prices than what we do at the higher prices right now. It's a fight right now, ain't it? Up, down, up, down, up, down. Really pushing my stop up. I'm gonna set my stop at the top of that. Right here. He said I'm gonna just give it a little room. See if we can't continue this downtrend. $9.19 and close to open. Think she's gonna make her move before open. We need a yellow candle right here. Big time. That's not what we need right there at all. We are about 9 points from our stop. Then she's showing good momentum to the upside. Really need a strong momentum switch here, and a retest or a breakthrough here. Create some new lows. We were here at this 10, this 10, this 10. If we continue in the same pattern, this would be our next mark. See what we do. We got some indecision on this candle here. See if we can keep momentum pushing down, or should run back up. Nice. See if we can't maintain this. There we go. That's a nice push. Let's get that explosion through there. Get that explosion through there, and this quick rundown before open. It's 9:22. Strong candle. There we go. There we go. Let's run. Let's run. Come on. Come to daddy. Let's go. I'm going to go ahead and pull my stop down to the top of that candle. And start trailing my stop. There we go. Let's go. It's a retest of our previous low right there. Can we maintain it, break through it? What we're not looking for is a strong ass flip right here. I think we can't maintain some momentum. Let's go. 6 minutes till open. Nice push. The open of this candle is right at our break even. See what we do here. This is kind of where we're going to find out where we're going to really go next. We're going to keep pushing down. We're going to flip back up on us. She's coming back on me. She might stop me out. Go ahead and pull my stop up a little higher again, just in case. Yeah, look at that. Oh, she is dancing so close. I'm not moving to stop anymore. Not from there. I had profit down here. That's it. See profit, take profit, guys, right? Here I was trying to get this trade to develop. Yep, we're stopped. We're definitely stopped.
Order
I'm
filled.
going to go ahead and stop it. Market's about to open.
Order filled.
Alright, y'all. I'm going to hop in this trade. I'm just kind of trading a little reckless this morning, trying to get a runner for this 9:30. We'll see what goes on. Alright, y'all. I'll let you know in the next video.